back.
See, we conned you into thinking there was more to the show.
But before we did that, we were talking about Bernie Madoff. Bernie Madoff was an American financier who ran the largest Ponzi scheme ever uncovered, defrauding thousands of investors over several decades. My man did it for a long time. Madoff told clients he had a sophisticated investment strategy that consistently generated steady returns, even during market downtimes or downturns. The scheme collapsed during the 2008 financial crisis, and I think that's what I was trying to bring up earlier.
Yeah.
When many investors tried to withdraw the money at the same time, Madoff didn't have enough cash to fulfill the request. He actually confessed to his sons, and his sons were the ones who actually turned them in. Um,
Oh.
my boy, he only got 150 years, so yeah, it's whatever.
Walk in the park.
It's whatever. He's rich, right? He's rich.
Was he? Because I'm pretty sure
Well,
his broke too.
well, he was.
Yeah.
But he's still alive. He isn't.
So maybe that's why he didn't come up on my list, is because he was doing something that had already been done.
Correct.
Yeah, he did it better than Ponzi, but like it was
he
still
did it
like
for decades.
Ponzi. Yeah. So.
Ponzi did it for how long did he do this for?
Couple years.
Was it a couple?
Yeah, I don't think it was on.
Well, the peak of his fraud was in 1920, and I was in Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah, so not only that was a long time ago, but not for as long. And I think that's why he wasn't originally listed on my list, is because he wasn't the originator of the Ponzi scheme. He just did it better than Ponzi. So.
Yeah, that's him right there. That is Bernie Madoff.
Okay.
For those that obviously can't see it, we have a different screen over here with illustrations and whatnots, and that's Bernie Madoff right there. Shall I continue, or do you got something else?
Hang on.
Well, let me ask you a quick question then, since you figured that out. So, if someone genuinely turns their life around after committing serious crimes, should they become a celebrated public figure, or should their criminal past always define how we view them?
In this particular case, we need to always define them that way, because if they're capable of doing it once, they're capable of doing it again. And these are people who are very good at what they do. Like, to the point where, like, I like to consider myself somewhat intelligent and, like, intellectual, but these people put on a show, man. They become other people. They act just like the amount of things that they can convince people to do and convince people of them doing, or like, you know.
It reminds me of like a Collier, man. Like,
yeah,
brainwash the fuck out of you.
It's similar, right? Like it's
insane.
It's a form of
people hand over their fucking life savings. They hand over their fucking like everything, and then they trust in this one individual, and little do they know.
We did talk about the senior citizen target of like most
very common
right now day and age of, like, you know.
Yes.
Not to say it hasn't always been an issue, but like more recently now, they're like scam artists are always targeting, you know, senior citizens. I watched a show called Conned, right? And this is what the show was based on. But it didn't necessarily pique my interest, because I was looking more for like con artists, like imposter type stuff. But it was interesting. It was all writers, and writers who wanted to make their books into films. And it was this similar story of just, they were basically targeting, you know, senior writers who have been doing it for 20, 30 years, who just wanted to make their film out of their books or whatever, and $30,000 later, and then their scheme like came to a crumble. But it goes back to, they normally target older people, because I think they're less computer savvy. They don't know as much. They're not in, and I can relate, you know, even like nowadays, I'm not stupid when it comes to technology, but I'm pretty sure 11-year-old son can operate some stuff better than I can here and there. You know what I mean? So like, I get it. Senior citizens are home. They still have that home line ringing in, you know, with their QVC orders and stuff. Whatever. So, with that said, we did the top 10 famous con men. My person of interest is actually number 11. His name is Frederick Borden.
What did he do?
He was known as the Chameleon.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
Let's dive deep.
Yeah, tell me more about this cat.
So, not only did I read about him, but I also watched a documentary called The Imposter. There was also a movie made called The
Where,
Imposter.
real quick for the people, where'd you see this documentary at?
I watched it on what did I tell you? It was
Did you stream it?
yeah, it was free. It was shit, I can't remember. I don't use it a lot. Hulu, not Hulu. It's
Was it Tubi? Was it?
Tubi. That was it. All right, so it was just one of those. I'm already down this rabbit hole. We're doing a show. I wanted to watch a couple, movies or documentaries. Get me in the mood. Teach me things. This one in particular, even though he's 11 on the list, is very impressive to me. So let me tell you a little bit about him. So he was number 11 on the list. I think this is. Give me a second. So
Your second's up, ma'am.
stop it. Hang on. So he was. Hold on. You can talk while I look if you want.
Well, I'm just gonna go on my next victim here,
It was
and,
right on the
and
list.
we talked about him, Frank Abagnale, Jr. Most of you might know him from Catch Me If You Can. For those who doesn't, he is one of the most famous con artists in modern history. His life inspired the best-selling memoir Catch Me If You Can, and the movie. Created in 2002, the same name, starring Leonardo DiCaprio as Abigail and Tom Hanks as the FBI agent pursuing him.
Great movie, by the way.
Incredible movie.
I
Check
love
it
it.
out.
I love it.
Abigail has long said between the ages 16 and 21. This is when it all went down. 16 years old and 21. He's successfully posed as a Pan Am airline pilot, a doctor, a lawyer, and a sociology professor. Get the fuck out of here. He also claimed to have cashed millions of dollars in fraudulent checks while traveling around the world. After serving his sentence, Abagnale became a consultant on fraud prevention. He has spoken at FBI events and advised businesses on identity theft. Blah blah
Identity
blah
theft.
blah 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 blah.
Identity theft is.
Check fraud, cybersecurity, and financial crime prevention. This this right here is crazy. First of all, how true are these, especially the checks? Millions of dollars in checks? Millions? I see people getting away with hundreds, maybe thousands.
Yeah, a $50
Millions?
check here and there. Nobody's really bad on
So,
that, right?
I mean, what? So he's impersonating different like positions, like different like jobs and professions, but like, is he using the same name? What do we remember from the movie?
I don't. It's been a while since I watched. I just remember it was incredible. Like just the back and forth and like how greatly it was executed. It was almost like it wasn't a scheme at all. It was almost like it's a performance.
Right.
Just like you go and you pay for these magicians to perform in front of you, right? How many people go to Las Vegas and everywhere and they're like, I want to see the best magician perform this best trick. And there's been movies about that too, where they're committing crimes on top of a magical performance, right?
Okay.
But this is what I mean is like it's a performance. It's like.
So let me answer this. One of the most famous con artists in modern history, right? That's what we're calling him. That's him right
Yeah.
there. You only got 5 years.
So
5 years.
I did find my information, folks. Sorry about that. What?
Did you hear me?
5.
5 years.
Yeah.
Why?
Because they believed it.
No, because he was working for the FBI. He's an
Oh.
informant. He's a rat.
Was he really FBI or was he impersonating FBI? We'll never know.
That's a great question.
So Frederick Borden. This is the one, right? He adopted over 500 false identities.
Damn.
500.
Golly.
Okay? This is why he intrigues me so much. This is the most disturbing part, is he was always claiming to be missing children. That was his claim to fame. He would imposter being missing or orphan children. In one shocking case, he convinced a grieving American family he was their lost son. Known as the chameleon, his act collapsed under scrutiny due to his accent and inconsistent appearance. This is what the Imposter documentary I watched, and the Imposter movie is based on. So what he did was he was looking at going to prison. He was 23 years old. He ended up getting, calling in, pretended to be a married couple. Okay, he was the voice of the man who was like, "Hey, me and my wife, we just discovered this abandoned child." Right? He's like, "Can you please come get him? He seems scared. He's not talking a lot." Then jumps into the body of the kid. Right? Puts the hat on, the hood on, all this stuff. Goes to the embassy and is claiming he's he was taken by military, sexually abused for years.
That's
Had
what
to
he's
speak,
claiming.
yes,
Okay.
had to speak another language. All these things, he was claiming. And then when they were like, "Okay, well, we need to get you back to your family, or we need to know more about you," he panicked, and he found this American family, right?
Okay.
And he calls them as the embassy. "Hey, we have this kid." So he played all parts. So he played the guy who identified the kid. He played the kid. Then he played the interviewer of, "Hey, we have this kid, and he is scared, and he's not talking a lot, and he was sexually abused, and we think this may be your missing son." And then he jumps back into the kid's body and comes from Spain to America and infiltrates his family, right? Meanwhile, the actual missing son, blonde hair, blue eyes, American boy, disappeared at 13. Borden, who was 23 at the time, comes back as what would have been a 16-year-old American, blonde-eyed, or blonde hair, blue-eyed American kid. He has dark hair, dark eyes, and an accent. And he still pulled it off. This family takes him in, believes, like, "Oh, this is our long lost boy. It has to be him," right?
Has to be him.
He said that they put drops in his eyes to change the color of his eyes, all this stuff. He had facial hair much stronger and like darker than any blonde-haired 16-year-old boy. Why did the family ignore all these differences? That's what comes out after all of this is exposed. Frederick claims that the reason the family took him in with no doubts about who he was or consideration or turn him in or anything else is because they killed that boy and they knew he was buried in the ground. And taking in this random stranger from Spain playing the part actually helped them cover up the murder. I was mind blown. I was just
What
sitting there
the
like,
fuck?
I thought it was impressive what he did alone.
and
then
then
I'm
you
like,
add that to it, yeah.
guys,
Now this is what you watched, right?
yes, this is the imposter. This is the story of the comedian
Tubi?
Frank. Yes.
Tubi?
Yep.
We're gonna check it
Check
out.
it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it
It's
out.
mind blowing. Mind
And
blowing.
catch me if you can. Check that one out too. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Shit's good.
That's incredible, right? Like, who
Yeah, right. Who exactly who?
he played all these parts.
Yeah.
All these parts.
Well,
I watched it on the documentary, and he explained how he played all the parts.
well, you said chameleon. You said 500
Over
identities.
500 different identities, and this makes sense because in this particular case, he probably played like 5 or 6 different identities or impersonated 5 or 6 different people just in this particular case. He had been doing it for a while, right? So
Well,
this case
that's
took a
not a
couple years,
skill you
right?
just kind of like get overnight.
Yeah,
so,
but always targeted orphaned or missing children, things like that. Just incredible. Guys like literally the chameleon of our day and age, and that's why I was so fascinated. That's good stuff, man.
That's very good
Yeah,
stuff. No, I'm definitely gonna
it's
check the show out.
incredible.
Definitely gonna check the show out. Let's get into some of these lady con artists. Shout out to the
I'm
ladies.
still working on mine, guys. I'm coming.
Yeah.
I just gotta think of a scheme. That's it.
We're gonna start with the Russian-born Anna Sorokin, also known as Anna Delvey. That's a picture of her right there.
All right.
Russian-born con artist who posed as a wealthy German heiress um, to infiltrate New York City's social elite. So she was going after like the big suits.
Okay.
Smart girl.
Not
Um,
not that bad looking either.
she's actually pretty
Yeah,
decent
she's
looking.
pretty attractive.
The girl who actually plays her in the movie is actually good looking as well. They're all good looking. Everybody's
Yeah.
good looking. Everybody's beautiful.
It
Unlike,
helps, right? Good looking,
I mean,
charming,
sex sells,
intelligent.
right?
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Sex sells. Like this. Come on. Let's just stop with the bullshit
Right.
here.
Bill didn't sell his stuff at the door, so at least these guys can afford it.
Unlike a Ponzi scheme, no, it's fine. Unlike a Ponzi scheme, her fraud relied on deception, fake wealth, and social engineering rather than actual investments. Like she
Yeah.
just played motherfucker straight
Well,
up.
I gotta look one up while we're talking about it.
Uh, she convinced people she had a trust fund worth over or about $60 million, which is in American dollars $65 million. She used fake identities to stay in luxury hotels without paying, flying on private jets, dine in expensive restaurants, obtain large lines of credit from banks, and persuade friends and acquaintances to cover her bills, promising to repay them. We always have that one friend like, "I'll pay you back." And yeah,
Hey,
yeah, yeah.
my favorite thing is if you give a friend $20, you never see him again. It's the
Yeah.
best $20 you ever spent.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm
She,
onto that scheme.
our friend here, Anna Sorokin, she planned on to launch an exclusive private arts club in Manhattan and use forged financial documents to support her loan applications. Like this bitch was working, bro, working. Um,
She was a prostitute of the con artist,
I mean,
right?
one of many because she's not the only female I'm gonna bring up.
Right.
They made a Netflix documentary on her. It's called Inventing Anna, created by Shonda Rhimes. It's on
Okay.
Netflix if you want to check that
I'm gonna
out.
have to check that out. Inventing and I see.
Inventing Anna,
Okay.
yeah. Um, so I asked the question. We know what she did. Um, well, we know a little bit of what she did. So how much of Anna Delvey's success came from her own deception, and how much came from society's tendency to trust people who look wealthy and confident? Because we all know how people operate. If your shoes are shiny, they want to be your friend. If your shoes are dirty, they can give a fuck about you. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I get it. So there's one I was trying to look up.
You gonna answer the question, or you gonna?
It is her.
What's that?
I'm looking for. There was a movie. No, that's not her. Never mind. There's one of the con women. That's what I was trying to look up. I
Probably,
read.
probably the one I'm gonna bring up
All right,
next.
go ahead. Cause
No, answer the question.
what?
How much of Hannah Delvey's success came from her deception, or how much of it was from people's tendencies, to fall in love with you because you fucking have shiny earrings?
Oh, it's all on her. The deception is all it is.
So
Like,
people, so basically, people are just gullible. People are just dumb.
yeah, because
Well, not dumb. That's two
all
different
right.
things.
So let me paint a picture real quick
Go
on your
ahead.
question,
Go
right?
ahead.
So like, I can have nothing going for me, but I can convince someone that I do, right?
I'm sorry. I just thought about something that made me laugh.
But
But
like,
yeah,
no, that's
yeah,
the thing.
yeah. We know people that do that
But
personally.
listen, but regardless of that, even if they're into me, I can walk away like that, right? Because I'm not interested. So it does take conviction. It takes staying with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it is all about her conviction, or else if she's not interested, she can walk away and that's it. Whether they believe it or not,
Right.
like if they're huge
Well, she's just
supporters,
gonna walk.
they're gonna believe it no matter what. She just has to learn how to play the game and be like,
Well,
can't lose interest here because it could be
and she's
my biggest investment. So
she's
like,
certainly playing the game, and not only is she playing the game, she's playing the game goddamn well. Because, like I said, she could just walk
yeah,
away. She's walking away
yeah.
since it's the next fool that's gonna fall into it or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
But not without robbing the one at hand.
Correct.
Right.
Oh yeah, she's got to go to
That's
hands.
what I'm saying. It's all about her.
She's
It's all
definitely
about her. It
she's
has
gonna
nothing to
get
do
the
with
hands
them.
in the cookie jar one way or another.
Look, when you're this good, it's all about you. Like you gotta gather where you can
And it
and
and it
fuck
helps
everybody else.
and it
Right?
helps when you're an attractive woman.
Yeah.
Men are just goo goo gaga, and don't know how to act sometimes. But I don't speak for all men. Yeah, you
Right.
know what? I do speak for. You-
uh,
but speaking of good looks, up next we have Elizabeth Holmes.
Not bad. Not bad.
This is current. This is or not current. This is actually just very recent. She was the founder of the now defunct blood testing company Theranos. I did hear about this. I saw this when it went down.
This is a more relevant one, right? This
Correct.
is more
Correct.
now.
This is more like happening right now. Whose rise and fall became one of the largest corporate fraud scandals in Silicon Valley. Where is Silicon Valley at? Where's that place
I
at?
do not know.
Holmes attracted billions of dollars in investments by claiming Theranos would revolutionize healthcare by getting faster blood tests, less blood required, lower costs, which right there, that's the seller right there, and
Yes.
results available almost immediately. So this is like top deal right here. Like this is like the stuff right here.
And confident. Look, that picture is confidence. That's
Look at
the
her.
number one thing is confidence. Is like, I can do this. I can guarantee you this is coming back faster. We're doing it cheaper.
She has that. She has that I'm gonna rob you look.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
look at her
just,
eyes.
yeah. I'm falling for her already. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
You did too.
Yeah, no,
That's why.
listen. Well, yeah, I mean,
I already know.
look at the picture.
She's
I
already.
look at the picture.
I get it.
Investigations later found that many tests were actually run because she claimed all this like super like good. I mean, just think about it. The lower cost, the lower
Yeah,
blood requirements.
fast,
But
easy,
anyways,
cheap. Yeah.
she
That's
actually ran it on conventional laboratory machines made by other manufacturers. So it wasn't even her stuff. Theranos also owned devices often produce unreliable or inconsistent results, and investors, business partners, and patients were misled about the company's capabilities and progress. The bitch lied about everything. Everything. Yeah, she is currently serving. Yeah, she got, well, maybe not. I don't know. She walked this year. She got 11 years, 3 months. She only got 11 years and 3 months for that.
she'll probably get 6 months on good behavior. You know.
Our good Russian pal here, and Anna Delvey. You know how many years she got? Lowball it. Lowball it.
3.
Ridiculous. Yeah, you're close. 4 years. She only got 4 years.
I've been doing good this
Bro,
year.
these guys are like
They're really good at what they do.
robbing you and
Weird.
your mom and getting fucking, well, I mean, aside for the 150 years for the other guy, but come on. What are we doing here?
Well,
I'm in the wrong profession. That's for goddamn
me
sure.
too. And I was looking at who I was trying to find information on. It's like Princess Cardessa, whatever. There has been movies and movies and movies, but she faked her own accent, made up a whole country or island. Have you heard of this?
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, but there was a female con artist that literally made up her own language, this island that didn't exist, like all this stuff.
I heard of the man who, long story short, was getting arrested. He had a passport, and the passport was for a country or a land that didn't exist, but his picture was on it and all this other shit.
There has
Yeah.
been men that have created countries that don't exist,
Yes.
areas that don't exist, islands, things like that. So this just dives deeper into like not only are you pretending like who you are, you're pretending where you're from. You're making up a place that doesn't exist. Like it's crazy. Not only a persona that doesn't exist, but a place that doesn't exist. I was trying to look for the information on it, and I actually stumbled across the 14 most badass female con artists of all times.
Bro,
I think we need
I
to
think we
dive
all
into
need to
this.
hear this.
Yes,
We all need to hear
I think we
this.
all need to hear this. All right, this is thethoughtcatalog.com. So if you guys want to look it up, the 14 most badass female con artists.
Are we starting
of all
from the
time.
top to the
Yep.
best? Okay.
Number one.
I'm sorry, from the least to the best.
Well, it starts with number one.
Number one, all for it. You want to start backwards?
Well, this is how it starts.
You can scroll up, can't you?
How do you want to start?
Start from the bottom.
All right.
Start from the bottom now. We're here.
Bottom now we're here. All right.
Who's number 15?
I think it's 14. But
Who's number 14? Who's the last bitch? I really gotta stop
But the
doing
thing
that.
is, yeah, this thing is lagging, so we probably should start with one. Either way, I thought that was the most amazing catchphrase. Like, who are the most badass women? Con is the one I was looking up.
What part? What
This
is?
is the one I was trying to find information on to tell you
What's that?
about. Princess
Princess
Caribou.
Caribou.
I told you it was
Okay.
Princess something, right? You cannot make this up. Like, this is not planned at all. You've seen it here first. Um,
NPE Podcast.
Princess
Like and
Caribou,
subscribe.
which is the one I was trying to look up while we were talking, and it's hard to do both. But, so,
Speak for yourself, partner.
in the early 1800s, a poor British homeless woman worked a scam where she suddenly showed up wearing exotic clothing and spouting gibberish. A male accomplice pretended he could decipher her babbling and told onlookers that she was actually Princess Caribou from a small island in the Indian Ocean. Pirates had captured her, and she bravely dove into the ocean and swam ashore. For months, she explained the kindness and gullibility of the British by posing as Princess Caribou, becoming a media star. But once her ruse was discovered, she returned to poverty and died selling leeches. That's
Selling leashes.
leeches.
No, I heard you. That's all I heard you. Like what? What?
So that was the one I was trying to tell you about. And
Well, there
lo
you
and
go.
behold,
Lo
we
and
found it.
behold.
Lo and behold, we found her.
Who next? Who next?
So that was 14. Number 13 is Australia's greatest con woman, Jodie Harris, was able to take her innocent looks and bubbly personality and used it to bleed trusting women to their life savings while she conned one policeman. Oh,
Salud. Yeah, you good.
Read it.
You good. You good. You're good. Go ahead. It's a podcast, bro. We're live.
We're not live.
Anything happens.
We're not live, and I'm actually dying, so you're gonna have to cut it out.
Says we're live right there.
I was actually in it to give a sec, but
It's
alright.
okay. It's okay.
Cut that out.
Just die on.
Cut it out!
Die on live. It's okay.
Jodie Harris was able to take her innocent looks and bubbly personality and use it to bleed trusting women of their life savings while she conned one policeman after the next into falling in love with her. She would often appear in public. No, it just reset.
I was like, what happened?
In public in lavish automobiles while dripping in jewelry. When she was finally caught, police found more than 100 pieces of fake ID, countless wigs, a diamond watch, and a pearl necklace. Her victim count totaled over 30, and she defrauded them of an estimated 175,000. Okay, so this sounds like me. I'm not kidding. How the wigs, how the fucking luggage, and like I could make fake IDs of everyone. Like I don't know. It's alright. So that's 13. Is Australia's greatest con woman. Number 12 is Queen of Dating Scammers.
Queen of dating scammers.
Yeah, an alleged expert at emotional manipulation. A British woman named Patricia Wooten earned untold thousands in unearned money by providing ready-made scripts for women to use on gullible men they'd met through dating sites. That's interesting.
I mean, that one doesn't really surprise me a bit.
I mean, especially now with all the dating
Yeah.
sites, and even Facebook's pushing dating down our throats. But yeah, script on top of it, like she was the queen of writing scripts, I guess. But number 11, the phony CEO.
CEO.
And these are badass women.
CEO of what?
She was a phony CEO in the 1980s. The Brooklyn-born Dina Wayne Reese made millions by defrauding Fortune 500 companies of their merchandise by posing as a conduit of national distribution program. This program consisted of Reese begging corporations for free merchandise in order to set up a business relationship than selling it for a pure profit behind her backs.
Behind the back, yeah,
The
yeah.
scene worked for a decade until she was finally nabbed. Alright. Number
She did it for a
10.
decade.
Decade, dude. Number 10 is the phony spiritualists
How do you live with yourself?
with a lot of money that don't belong to
No
you.
guilt, huh? No,
I mean,
no.
I have guilt. That's why this
I couldn't,
episode is like my favorite. Like,
bro. I couldn't fucking steal a piece of candy, let alone goddamn millions of dollars. Like I feel just like
that's
this
like
is
me and my
wild to me.
coworker ordered.
That's wild to me.
This is crazy, but me and my coworker ordered Arby's the other day, and she gave me $15, and I was like, dude, it's not gonna cost $15. It's like it's delivery fees, this, that, and whatever. And I'm
She's
like,
right.
okay.
She's right.
No, I go upstairs to order, and it's buy one get one free sandwiches. And I was like, I can't take her money. I literally gave her all of her money back.
No, it's good. You did right.
Yeah,
No, you did right.
that just goes to show you what kind of person I am
Yeah.
versus who
See,
we're dealing with, right?
I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I'll take the change back, but then it's most of the time, but like, oh, don't worry about it.
That's what she was like. She
But
was
it's the
like,
point.
$15. Take it, take it, take
But
it.
it's the point. It's like, excuse me. It's like the point is like the fact that the person, that person being me, I'd be like, here's your change.
Yes.
Whatever it
Yes.
is, like here's your change back.
So she was so like, take the $15, and I could have taken it. She didn't know that I got on my app and it was buy one get one free, and I could have just taken her. I could have taken her $15, right?
She obviously knew how much it cost because she gave you the exact
Yes,
amount or
yeah.
$15 or whatever.
I didn't feel good about it, and I gave her
No, you did
money
right.
back.
No, you did right.
So this is the opposite of what we're talking about. These are badass bitches who will take your $15. Okay. So
Or
the
15
phony
million.
spiritualists during the mid to late 1800s, the Fox sisters, Leah, Margaret, and Kate, helped found the spiritualism movement by holding public seances where audience questions were answered by a series of mysterious rapping sounds. After 40 years of running the scam, one of the Fox sisters finally sold out the secret. It was actually achieved by cracking the bones in their knuckles and toes. So that's crazy. Alright, number 9. We're getting deeper and deeper, right? Number 9 is Andrew Carnegie's illegitimate daughter, which I've read about this. So Cassie Chadwick, still magnate Andrew Carnegie, was one of the wealthiest of the late 19th century robber barons. Capitalizing on his capitalism, a woman named Cassie Chadwick claimed to be his illegitimate daughter and was able to work and even bankrupt several banks out of an estimated 10 to 20 million,
Jeez,
which is nearly $1 billion in today's dollars. Andrew Carnegie was finally contacted about the swindling seductress and claimed that not only wasn't she his daughter, he'd never even met her. She died in jail. So like she went down with her crime.
Unalive in jail.
Unalived in jail. Number 8, Big Bertha.
Not Big Bertha.
The Big Bertha.
What does she do, Big
She's
Bertha?
the confidence queen.
Who does she?
Big Bertha's the confidence queen. Says it right here. You can see the confidence queen. Number 8, a psychological master of the 1800s who could allegedly bend anyone to her will. Bertha Heyman was described by a New York detective as one of the smartest confidence women in America. Wow.
Okay.
Even after being caught and arrested, she swindled people out of hundreds, even from jail. She acted as sort of a Robin Hood figure and apparently gave all of her illicitly acquired treasures to the poor. According to her, she only did it for the joy of the hustle. I love when they call me
That was a
Big.
gangster right there.
I love when they call me Big Bertha.
Yeah, that was a gangster right there. That was a gangster.
Alright,
sure.
so then we have number 7, the king's illegitimate daughter. Here we go again. And this was Helga de la Breche. So we're gonna move on. is the welfare queen. I thought that was me. Damn it.
First of all, you don't get welfare.
I don't get nothing. I don't get nothing. While campaigning in 1976, future President Ronald Reagan spoke of a Chicago welfare queen. She used 80 names, 30 addresses, 15 telephone numbers to collect food stamps, Social Security, veterans benefits for 4 non-existent deceased veteran husbands.
Jeez.
I know that's right. Right? So number 5 is mother and son duo. Oh, is this reminds me of Bates Motel? We'll see what it is. One of the
Bates Motel, they didn't scam nobody. Did
right. This is what it reminds me.
They just unalive.
It says mother and son murder duo. It literally says.
They weren't a murder duo though, were they? I think the
No,
son
I
was the
think
murderer.
yeah, she covered for the son.
The mom maybe
Right.
murdered one person.
One of the rarest criminal combos is that of a mother and son who kill people together. But that's exactly what Sante Keams and her son Kenny did. Sante was a lifelong con artist who grew up shoplifting and committing credit card fraud before she went pro and began fleecing people of millions and murdering anyone whose belongings she desired. Along with her son, she murdered Manhattan socialite Irene Silverman, wrapped her in trash bags, stuffed her in a duffel bag, and dropped the corpse in a New Jersey dumpster. She and her son were found guilty of murder and a whopping 117 other criminal charges. So they
were busy. They were busy.
Well, they made a good deal. That's for sure.
Not really. There was no good deals out of any of that.
All right. So number 4 is the hipster grifter. I love it. I love the name.
The name alone, yeah.
Carrie Farrell.
Wow, this got really loud.
Yeah, no, it's me. Carrie Farrell gained brief fame in 2009 when the press christened her the hipster grifter for her tendency to befriend young, skinny, bearded males in Williamsburg and take them for every penny they had. The hipster grifter. I like it. Alright, so then we have number 3, Queen of Fake Cosmetics. In the 1800s, Sarah Rachel Russell, aka Madame Rachel, made herself a fortune by exploiting the vanity of rich British women by selling them absolutely useless potions that she dubbed magically rock dew water, Armenian beauty wash, blah blah blah. I love it. Number 2 is Dwarf in a Trunk. Dwarf in a Trunk.
Dwarf in a trunk?
That's what it says.
Wait, you talking about baddest bitches?
Dwarf in a Trunk.
Alright.
In the mid 1700s, Barbara Ernie from the tiny European Fatum of Liechtenstein ran an amazing scam where she traveled from one boarding house to another carrying a heavy trunk. She'd informed the innkeepers that the trunk contained a huge treasure and needed to be locked away wherever the inn kept its own valuables. But during the night, a dwarf accomplice of hers would emerge from the trunk and pack it with every valuable item in sight, and then flee the inns before sunrise. This worked for years until she was finally caught and beheaded in front of a crowd of 1,000 gawkers.
And this is the name you love so much, the Dwarf in the Trunk. Who's number 1, A-Town?
The number 1 most badass bitch
bitch.
The ladies who catfished ISIS.
They're gonna say Cardi B or Nicki Minaj or something.
I mean, it's me, but the ladies, the ladies who catfished ISIS. Last summer brought news that a trio of plucky, entrepreneurial Chechen girls swindled 3,300 out of ISIS by using social media to pretend they needed money to travel to the Middle East and join the
The who?
Hijab.
No.
Hijab.
Is that English or you?
No. They they rooked ISIS out of $3,300 before they were caught by the Shishan authorities. Why are they number one?
Yeah, I know. I was thinking more of the, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, hey, well, that's the,
Womp womp.
see
Sorry,
that,
guys.
see, that's the thing, though. That's the thing
I think
about,
I can be the number one most badass if that's the case.
well, you gotta con the fuck out of somebody, and some of these bitches pull some fucking slick shit. But that's the thing about these con artists that we spoke about today. They all use different methods. They all relied on the same basic principle. Uh, they understood people, and that's the scary thing right there. Uh,
Come
they, they
here.
they knew that if you promise enough money, enough status, enough success, enough hope, bro, people are gonna stop asking questions. You talk this big game. People unfortunately are really gullible. It's sad. It sucks because good people get screwed, man, and it's from these terrible individuals. But man, I you gotta be safe out there, man. Like you want anything you want to drop on them. I mean,
That's the thing
you
is
gotta be
like,
careful. Anything you click, anything you say. I mean, just you
honestly,
phone
it's
calls.
everywhere. We're surrounded by it, and that's why this was one of our most passionate podcasts. Is like we gotta warn the people, because not only is it intriguing, but it's terrifying, right? Because these people could be after us,
Yeah.
and we have no idea, right?
You've ever
Because
been
our heart is a lot warmer than our mind is
Yeah.
suspicious. Right?
You've ever been scammed, flim flammed,
Uh,
if you will.
the last two relationships I did.
Okay. Yeah, I worked. This was like probably like my first ever job. I think forever ago, dinosaur ages. I worked at an Arby's, and I got what was called
The meats.
flim flam.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I didn't eat the food, but never. I
They got
never.
the meats.
I'm sure they do, but I never eaten it. I got flim flammed. Flim flammed.
Yep.
So somebody
The
bought
20
a soda. No, they bought a soda. They gave me like a 50.
Yep.
And then they asked for a change for a 20.
Yep.
And that's where I fucked
Yep.
up.
It's the money it's the, yes.
So I got flim
It's the
flam.
exchange of money.
And I remember that motherfucker running out the
Quick.
door.
They're quick, dude.
Let me ask you, what did Arby's have me do after that happened?
I would hope that they didn't have you chase them down, because that is against policy everywhere I've ever worked.
Well, speaking of against policy, let me ask you how you feel about this. I had to pay the money back.
Stop. No, that's illegal.
I'm not.
That's
This
illegal.
this happened such a long time ago.
Yeah.
They had me pay the money
Well,
back.
there's now things to protect you about how that's illegal, but it can happen to any of us, right? It happens just like that. They're so quick.
Yeah, flim flams. It was
I
called.
want to buy this soda. Here's a $50 bill. Actually, now you gave me a 20 and change. I need
Yeah.
10 and 5 and 5 more than
Yeah,
that. I need
he
this
got
and that.
me.
I need this and that. Like that's
He
they're
got
good.
me, and that
They're
goes
quick.
that
They're
goes
good. They're
back
quick.
that goes back to the cons reading.
Yeah.
You know, you're reading people.
Do I need to go back to the guy who sold the Brooklyn Bridge 2 times a week for years?
I actually looked into that, and I saw how he did it and how he got away with it.
It's funny, but it's not.
Anyways, that being said, you got anything for the people, Tizzle?
Yes, actually, I do. We are going to do a podcast very soon on serial killers.
Yes.
Yes, we're excited about
Right
that.
up my alley.
And before that is one near and dear to both of our hearts. It's about addiction. We're going to talk about different addictions and how it affects the people we love and care about, our family, us,
Yes.
and how to reach out for help when you need it. And that is one that reigns so much merit to me and my family and my heart and my soul. So I'm very much looking forward to it. It's coming in the next week.
Yes.
We're going to do a show about addiction and what we've learned and how it has affected our lives personally, and hope to save the next lives, affected by it.
Of course. And also, that being said, let me add: look out for the WWE shows with my partner Joey.
It's Jose.
Look out for that. He's got many names. This guy, right?
It's
Many
Jose
names.
now.
Many names. Look out for that. Look out for again shows about addiction, shows about serial killers, and again, chat anything you want us to chat or talk or about or
Yes,
discuss.
we're always
or
up for suggestions.
Bring
You're
it
gonna have
on.
to message though, because we're having a problem with the comment part.
Actually, we're not.
No.
No problem. No problem
You
with the
did see
comment.
the comments now?
I can.
Okay.
The issue was all the newest stuff, the new equipment that we got.
Alright,
But
so scratch that. So yeah, just comment and or a message or just follow and subscribe.
yes, please,
Basically.
absolutely. Like she said, hey, that's it for this episode of the Not Enough Pay. That's enough.
That's enough of that.
That's enough
We're not paid enough.
for this episode of the
We're
Not
not
Enough
paid
Pay
enough.
podcast. Issue with the words. If you enjoyed today's show, please share with your friends, like, subscribe,
Take us on the
follow
road.
us on TikTok, follow us on Instagram, subscribe to YouTube. We are on YouTube. We're doing this.
And steer clear of the cons.
Please do. Please do. Don't answer that email. Don't answer that text message that you have no idea who the person is.
Don't even in person.
Don't fall for it.
Yeah, don't let them tell you their story because 9 times out of 10 they're gonna trap you and you're gonna feel bad. If you have a good heart like us, you're gonna fall for it. So just steer clear of the cons.
We live in a sick, crazy world.
We want to give you the pros, not the cons. Right?
Yes, all day long, all day long. We want the best for everybody. We love everybody so much. Thank you all for for the support. Your boy Hood, your girl A Town. It's the Not Paying Up podcast. We'll see you next time.
Let's go.
Peace.